Hello there. Well, welcome to JPTV. And I wanted to share a little bit of information with you. Of course, I have some breaking news. Usually I go on Sunday, live Sunday, but I have some breaking news today. And I wanted to address a couple of videos and just the people out there. Um, when blacks wake up, do they think about white supremacy? I just want to know that. Do they think about white supremacy when the blacks wake up? Um, like I would like to start off with my show all the time. The show is to bring awareness to all mankind. We grew to settle with information that uh, we took for truth and we didn't question it. So this platform is for you to get unconditioned in how you think. Okay. Hey, what's up? What's happening? Thank you for joining. Yeah, so I just had to jump on there real quick. I just got some things to address. Um, I feel the need to have our minds reprogrammed is needed for the next generations to come so we can lead by example. The media, the liberal media, will take over your baby's minds if you don't stand up for something, okay? And the motivation behind this is the outstanding killings amongst the black race, the so-called black race, if you want to call yourself a color or not. But, we all mixed up anyway. Sad to say, but I'm motivated to not hide, to show the truth. And what's going on in that community, in the black community. I believe in showing the problem and showing the problem, letting you see it and finding solutions, okay, rather than not even talking about it, because some black people see black on black crime, but they don't want to talk about it. They just want to ignore it. And this is where I come in to show you, to talk about it, to not hide, to tell you the truth, to stand up for what's right, okay? The goal is to unite all races under righteousness, okay? To get a better understanding of each other. No matter if you're black, brown, Asian, white, let's get it right. And let's unite under righteousness. Okay, so I'm gonna show the first video and let me know what you think. You know what you think about this. This is out of control. And keep in mind that we're only 13% of the population. So tell me what you think about this.
Murdered, stuffed in a bin, and then dumped in a park.
Her best friend now charged in the murder. What could possibly happen to turn her best friend into your worst enemy?
In a CBS 46 News exclusive, Kelly Mason sits down with a renowned psychologist to go inside the mind of an accused killer.
This is a story that most of us just can't understand. It's
Now
really
keep in mind, because some of y'all call y'all friends. Check this shit out.
hard to wrap your head around it. For parents, it's a complete nightmare. And for college students, young women especially, it's frightening. And it leaves them wondering, how can I keep this from happening to anyone else? From the outside looking in, they were best friends. Alexis Crawford and Jordan Jones were seniors at Clark Atlanta University, living in an off-campus apartment together, looking forward to graduation. Crawford's family even invited Jordan in as part of their own.
Jordan Jones's behavior has been diabolical from the very beginning.
A lot of times, we're friends to other people, but they, again, are not friends to us.
Renowned
Great point. You have to find out who's really your friend or not. Because they can, some people like to be friends because of a social status that you might have, and they want to, rub off a couple of things or two, just want to use you for whatever. And usually once you try to use someone, it fires back on you. I don't know the depth of their relationship or their friendship, but as you can see, your friends are not always your friends, Jack.
The college's Dr. Sherry Blake has examined the case and questions if Jordan was ever a true friend to Alexis.
Alexis probably felt she was a close friend of Jordan. She may have even viewed Jordan as a sister and trusted her. But that doesn't mean Jordan felt the same way about Alexis.
Friends who didn't go on camera told us the ladies were very different. Alexis, often warm and welcoming. Jordan, sometimes distant. But what could lead Jordan, the daughter of a church deacon and from a loving family, to betrayal and allegedly murder?
She went to the bedroom and woke up about an hour later and discovered Brantley and Crawford in the bathroom.
Just days before her death, Alexis reported that Jordan's boyfriend, Baron Brantley, sodomized her while she was unconscious.
She was accusing Mr. Brantley of sexual assault.
That accusation may have been the final.
So this boy was trying to get some sex from an unconscious woman. Now, how sick could that be? You'll never think that it'll come from a black dude, right? We always thought that was some white shit, but it happens everywhere, no matter the color, okay? No matter.
Turning point in a downward, dangerous spiral with Jordan.
While she was engaged in a fight with her, Mr. Brantley came out of the bedroom and choked her. And while he was choking Ms. Crawford, Jordan Jones put a plastic bag on her head.
Do you think this all boiled down to protecting Baron from a rape charge?
Of course.
Dr. Sherry says it appears Jordan was willing to do anything to defend and protect Baron.
And no remorse that I can see. So we asked again, what kind of person could do that? A person that's unfortunately emotionally, mentally unstable in the
Were the signs always there? One of Alexis's close friends took to Facebook with her frustrations after Jordan was arrested. Alexis trusted you, she wrote, even after I told her for 3 years straight not to. You gave her so many red flags of why you could not be trusted.
What it suggests to me, there's a lot of anger. There's a lot of stuff that we may not even consider what's going on with Jordan.
For now, the hope is for healing and lessons learned as a family fights for justice.
And I think this case is going to be very painful, but it's going to be a rude lesson and an eye-opener to young college students.
So as you can see, you don't see any Al Sharpton talking about this anyway. Right? But as the lady mentioned, that there's a lot of anger. There was a lot of anger. And I know y'all are going to hate it. But it's the truth. A lot of women has anger, okay? And it's passed on to the child if you don't return back to the father, okay? I know a lot of y'all missed that. And you have to really think about that. Yeah, and you have to be honest, okay? Usually the women have the anger, and that's what happens. Let's roll another sound bite. See what's going on in this situation. Now, to all the race hustlers out there, they're talking about the Asians are going through white supremacy. But all I see is black people committing those crimes against the Asians. Check this out.
Tonight, a man is facing charges in Baltimore after he attacked 2 women with a cement block. The 2 Korean women own Wonderland Liquor Store on Pennsylvania Avenue in West Baltimore. Graphic surveillance video shows 50-year-old Daryl Doyles viciously, brutally beating them. Family members say they have no idea why this has happened.
It doesn't make sense why they would come here to make a living and be treated like this in a community that should embrace them, because we've been here for over 20 some years.
While the suspect faces 2 counts of aggravated assault, the 2 victims had severe injuries but are at home recovering now.
Well, sad video, right? And I know this might sound crazy, but I think the vaccines is getting the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I think the vaccines it's just dwindling something evil in your mind, and you coming out doing this. The reason behind this is ridiculous. I don't even know the reason behind it, but just another man attacking an old woman is a woman himself. Okay, I'm gonna put it just as plain as that, because obviously either he wasn't taught right, probably raised by his mom, and he had a lot of anger. Anytime that anytime that a man is angry, the man is a woman. A man does not show emotions. He keeps it logical. He thinks it out, and he acts. Once you return to the father, that's why it's important for the kid to be around the father, because once the father understands that, even if that father was raised by his mother, you have to forgive the mom for what she had. She didn't know what she was doing. She did what she could do, and you have to forgive her for having her turning you away from the father. Because in most cases, that's how it is. The woman has this type of wall that she puts up on the biological father. I'm even going through it myself. With my daughter, and for the most part, I'm a great father. I can say that. But she knows that, but she won't give me a chance to show that in my daughter's life, right? Crazy story. I didn't see Al Sharpton talking about that hate crime. I didn't see him having a conference or a live conference talking about that. It's always the other way around. We have to wait until a white person commits a crime for all of us to hear. Right. Not all, not all, but most. You're right. Not all, but most. Okay. Okay, let's roll another soundbite. Like I say, this video is going to be quick. Let's roll another soundbite. This is very interesting to me, how just the blacks are just taking over with so much evil and so much hatred within. Check out this soundbite.
Hammer near Times Square. Police say two women. New video shows an Asian woman being attacked with a hammer near Times Square. Police say two women were walking on West 42nd Street Sunday night when they were approached by the suspect, who told them to take off their masks. And then one struck the other woman with a hammer. The 31-year-old victim was hospitalized, is expected to be okay. Police are still looking for the suspect.
I don't know what's going on. Man, I don't know what's going on with the blacks, man. The blacks are just
against a member of the Asian
jumping out there like that, just putting their hands on people. Do these people have the shots or something? Because I think the shots is getting the people out here, man. The shots are getting to the people out here. I don't know what's going on. They just, I guess the Chinese vaccine is making all the people attack the Chinese people. Because I don't know what's going on. I see a lot of crimes committed by the blacks, on the Asians. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know why they're attacking the women either. And it's a strange situation. And that was kind of interesting, because I never seen when it was a woman on woman. I always seen when it was a man on woman. That was very interesting to see. But at the same time, very hateful to see that it's always coming from the blacks. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I do this is because the love that I have is what you call it, the tough love. I don't try to paint a pretty picture of what color it is, but we're only 13%, and we're doing this at a crazy percentage. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this at a crazy, way disproportionately, and we need to get a hold on that. And I'm trying to tell you, and like I was showing my other people on the other show the other day, the reason why you have a lot of anger, within young boys and girls. In the 1970s, you can see the black, this the black and the purple. Okay, this is the birth rates, non-marital, meaning that you had the baby out of wedlock. In 1970, we started making ways to have, see, we were getting married from 1940s and on. We was getting married, we was buying land and doing all that good stuff. But here's the break between, 1965, right here. Boom, 1970, start showing. Rising above all other races. Look at the Asian community. They did a little bit, that's it, say, fuck it, boom, we go back down. Look at this, only a 70%, damn near 70% average that we have children born in single homes. Well, that's accurate. That's just accurate. You got to remember when the civil rights movement came in, the government started taking over and taking care of the women. So you didn't need the man in the house. In order for you to receive these type of benefits, you would have to have the man out the house. And that's how you receive the benefits. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. See, I'm glad I made the building. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna see you later anyway. Oh no, I'm not. But anyway, yes, that's accurate, man. And when the civil rights movement happened, we started depending on the government a lot. When we depended on the government, we had to get the man out the house to receive the benefits. So that's why it shows that the Share family headed by single parents was 75. Okay, peep game. 75% among African American families. Okay, 75%. Let's go back to this. Boom, we already up there. And this is 1940 and 2014. This was in 2015 through 2019. Women lie, men lie, but numbers don't. And this is just facts. White family, 20%. So that's why they talking about white supremacy. No, it's not. It's not white supremacy. It's family structure. That's what it is. And once we lose out, we do crazy stuff like the videos I just showed you. We do stuff like that. So this platform is to let the blacks know the truth. Don't hide from it. Don't run from it. Once you get all these race hustlers to talk about keep your man in the house, listen to the man, you know what I'm saying? Listen to the man, keep your family, keep your family. Instead of blaming the white man all the time, believe me, the family structure will be impactful. Then you won't have so much crime. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I mean, you can see it. You can see it out in the streets. You can see it. You can see that most of people live with their moms. You can see it. It's not that hard to find out when you can align the numbers up with the reality that you can see. Once you line it up with reality, it's a no-brainer after that. And most of these kids out here do not have the father in the house. And that's why the crime is outrageous right now, when we only 13% of the population. And the white people are the majority. And their family structure system is still 20%. It's still down. You know what I'm saying? Peep that. The white family structure is 20%. African Americans is 75%. Okay, so when you have these babies that's born out of wedlock and no father in the house, The government got to take care of the women and pay for the house and everything. So you got to remove the father. Once that happened, then you run into race hustlers out on the streets. Jesse Jackson, Louis Farrakhan, Umar Johnson, camps of the Israelites, stuff. When you run into these race hustlers and they talk about, let's blame the white man and ask for reparations, or let's beg for a handout or something, or we should have this. When there's other blacks really doing things to get that American dream, to achieve the American dream, which everyone has the drive to do. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a chance to achieve the American dream. It's nothing that's stopping you. No racism, no white supremacyism, no homophobiaism, no isms. Okay, no isms exist. Okay, and let me check your comment out. The mothers can get all the credit because some ladies leave home for the man to take care of the family. And that's the problem. Because now you're changing the roles. You're changing the roles for the man to be the woman. When the woman can do that, you know what I'm saying? She can take care of the kids, and you can go out at night or whatever and, get the jobs. So it's possible. Now, if you out of control, got 5 or 6, 7 kids, then, she probably would tell your ass to stay home so she ain't got to deal with that goddamn headache. She probably would tell your ass to stay home. But that's what it is, man. I mean, for the men out there, how do you feel about washing dishes and baking and cleaning up and changing diapers? How do the men feel about that? Do the men want the role change? You know what I'm saying? I mean, how is that? When you have the child looking at the man taking care of the family, he gonna think about, oh shit, when I grow up, shit, I'm gonna have my woman work and I'll just stay home. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they see, they gonna pick up on. Once they pick up on that, they gonna start implementing it, That's just a thought. But that's a great question, though. That's a great question. That comes with having a family. Yeah, it comes with having a family. It comes with having an understanding too. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you have the child doesn't mean you're a family. Y'all have to have an understanding and an agreement. Because this is business. You know what I'm saying? This is business. Family is business. Any other questions? Well, let me get back to my point about the men having these lash outs because they're raised by women. Men don't lash out. Women lash out. You know what I'm saying? And once you see men lashing out, you can pretty much say that he's raised by a woman. He's not handling the situation correctly. Yeah, it's no discipline. Women don't have discipline, or women don't give love. They receive it. You can only receive it from the man. The man is calm. He's, all right, come on, let's do this family thing. As long as you do what you were supposed to do, you do for me. Yeah, we could do this thing. You know what I'm saying? But the women always have an agenda because she has her ego, and the man has to bring her out of that ego state of mind. The man has to bring her out into reality, until logic, from illogical to logic. You got to get her out to the logic. Nah, Nah, everyone on that. No, I wouldn't say that. Gee, it would, lashing out at what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I could see if you talking real loud, but you throwing things, you breaking windows, and you um, causing a scene when you outside in front of other people, and just doing things that a female would do, throwing shoes out the car. I was on the highway the other day. I seen about 30 pair of shoes on the highway. I was like, damn, what's going on? Right on 395. I said, damn, somebody must got mad, and I couldn't help but to think that a woman would do that. I mean, I just don't see no man out there just dumping shoes on the road, laughing. I couldn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't see it. So with that being said, the vaccines. Oh, we're gonna talk about that I got this interview coming up with this elderly lady. She white. And she had told me that, she comes to the gym where I work at. She told me that she had lost friends because she didn't get the vaccine. She's deaf. She's deaf, so she won't be able to come on JPTV. But I'll be interviewing her in person so we can communicate. She can hear me and I can hear her talk. You know what I'm saying? And she can read lips. So I'm gonna ask her some questions about how she feel about breaking up with her friend. Her friends for she said she was friends with her for a long time, and they had this huge argument. And that's what they're trying to do. The people with the vaccines, they're trying to make it seem like, oh, please come with me, please take this with me. But they'll approach it in a different way, in an emotional way, like, oh man, just go get it. What do you have to lose, man? I mean, you're gonna leave your family. I mean, what about your kids? You're not gonna get your kids vaccinated? I mean, don't you want them to have a regular life, bitch? They do got a regular life, and we've been had one without vaccinations. I ain't no vaccine, flu shot, nothing. Okay, and that's how we gonna keep it. And a lot of people are trying to take people out of what they think about and what's right for them. I was talking to my GM. He was trying to tell me to go get it. I was like, I'm not getting that shit. Come on, he tried to tell me, what about your kids and what about your family? Like, you're not gonna look out for them? How am I looking out for them? How am I looking out for them by getting that goddamn shot? You tell me how I'm looking at. I'm not looking out for them. I'm looking out for them by standing up for what's right and what you believe in. See, a lot of people with them, but I know what happened. He was at home with his wife. His wife persuaded him, got all emotional. Oh, honey, just take it. What? Just take it. I'm sure he had doubts at first. But now he done woke up with a rare hair up his ass. And the woman that got to him emotionally, somebody got this to the man emotionally, and he gave in. He just gave on into the shots. Yeah, just fill me up with another person's organs. Go ahead, right there. They talking about, man, first you fall out like you don't want to do nothing. I bet if that shit is mutating all in your goddamn system, that shit is mutating in you. Cells mutate. Bacteria mutates. If you ain't know, now you know. On JPTV, believe it or don't. Believe it or don't. I'm trying to tell you. So no wonder your ass pass out for the first couple of days. Talking about something, yeah, I gotta go get the other one. I see motherfuckers pin their card up on the they give you a card, how many doses you got. They keep a record, and they give you one. So motherfuckers posting that shit like this is a badge of honor or something. This is not a badge of honor, okay? This is for the sheep or for the ones who think for themselves. Okay? That's it. So for the people that think for themselves, continue to think for yourself. Stand up for yourself and for your family. Your family will appreciate it when they figure out what's going on later on. I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that I hope it is, because my grandmother, she didn't take it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and she was forced because my uncle, her son, got her to take it. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't give into it. No matter who come to you, your son, your mother, I don't care who it is. Think for yourself, okay? Figure out what you want, then you make your move. You know what I'm saying? Me, it's not for me. It's not for my family. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. And we should stop looking at the news. And you know how people are. They wake up, get their coffee or their tea, sit down and watch the news, take it for truth, go wash their ass and go to work. You know what I'm saying? But if you got time to dig out some information, man. Look up channels like this, because I'm gonna bring it to you real. Okay? And I'm not gonna play no games with you. I'm gonna let you know where the problem is. And the problem has always been an individual problem. Okay? It's what you aren't doing. Okay? It's not what the white man has done to you over 400 years ago, and that you still got some trails of slavery lingering around in your brain. So that's why you fall off from time to time. That shit is ridiculous. And the race hustlers out there that's giving black people this, you need to wake up. We need to start teaching them about family structure, keeping the family. Okay? Let's try keeping the family. Then let's see if anything happens or not. Let's try keeping the family tradition, the traditional family structure in place. Okay, one man and woman. Okay, it will. Some people want to do polygamy. I don't oppose to that at all. But okay, providing care and stability for biological offspring. Okay, families created at birth, establish ties across generations. Let's read that again. The family is created at birth and establishes ties across generations. So once you have that traditional family structure, it will reach across generations. And that's just the information right there. This is info that's helpful. Believe me, it is. Once we keep the family structure straight, off the hook, Jack. Off the hook. All right? Well, with that being said, remember, ladies, got something for you. You're always trying to be like the men. If y'all haven't checked this out, check this out. Now, I can see y'all niggas going to the store now. Y'all already going there picking up tampons and stuff like that. So you'll be picking up some Go Girls. When you gotta go, you gotta go. When you gotta go, you got to go. Man. So I'll see you up there going to the CVS buying some of these, huh? Hey man, thanks for chiming in with me today. Really appreciate it. With that being said, man, peace.
Maybe I can help. Alright. So don't tell anybody. It's Jimmy. Our sex life sucks.
Really? You? I went to Chulanka's shop. I think I have something for you. Let me go get it. She gave me a couple of these.
Mojo? What's that?
Trust me, he'll get his mojo back in just one pack. Fold your back in just one.
All right,
side.
girl.
Face
I'm gonna turn this age up.